It's crazy that I have to do it like that, but welcome in, y'all. Welcome in. My shop is loaded if you are looking for anything. Players and teams. Check out the shop. Activate one. Inventory. Here it is. Some of our old school lots that we have here. I got some Phillies, old schools, if anybody's interested. That's a pretty cool card right there. Let me see if I got any for you. Let me check real quick. See here. Yeah, someone's asking about Colson Montgomery. What team did he play for? He plays for minor league, doesn't he? Or for the White Sox? Mm, Shows doesn't do this thing. It's really weird now. I have another Phillies lot we can run run here. This is an all-time Chuck Klein, Steve Bedrosian on the All-Star National League, Jeff Jackson, Scott Rowland, Lenny Dykstra on the team leaders on the Fleer 92. That's a pretty clean card. Randy Reddy, Steve Carson, Hughes, Gil Taro, Roberts, and Juan Samuel. A pretty nice little lot there. Pretty big lot here for $2 of the some old school Phillies. Jeff Calhoun, pretty good. Ozzie Virgil, Vaughn Hayes, Mike Maddox. Yeah, I guess we did an update on whatnot. Now it's just really weird now, man. Telling you, it's different now. I tell you that much. Rick Shue, Milt Thompson. And that's that lot there, and this is still the same lot here. I'll run it again for y'all. $2 lot of the some old school Phillies if anybody's interested. Let's see here. Lance Parrish card in there. That's pretty neat. Kevin Stalker, Ricky Jordan. Nice little lot here. Let me see what else we got in there. Got some Expos cards we can definitely take a look at. See if don't forget the shop is loaded, guys. So look at some lots in there. Don't want anything. Oh, wow. Some Expos cards I recently loaded up on here. Let's take a look at them. Joe Hesketh, that's pretty good. Got several of those in here. Oh, we have some refractors in here too. So pretty nice. Huey Brooks, Sanderson, Andres Galarga, another Huey Brooks. It's pretty nice. And this is that same lot right here, guys. Let me so you get those cards in these if you win it there. Tim Raines on the All-Star National League. It's pretty nice card. Lee Stevens, Jose Vidro. It's a thick card right there. What is this? Alo. 1970 Rookie Stars Expos. Paul Morton and Gary, just that. That's a pretty cool card right there. Andres Galarga. That's pretty cool. That's a Leaf card. That's pretty sick. Oh, look, Andres Galarga and Gerald Perry. I got two of those in there. Superstar specials. That's pretty neat. Dave Martinez. Larry Walker. Another Joe Hesketh in there. Another Joe on the 90s Fleer and a Hoobie Brooks. If you're interested in that, let me know. I can rerun that for a little $2 lot there. Pretty nice stuff in there. Auto figure of some Expos. Take a look at this one. Some older, these are some older cards, so, but still a lot of the Expos. Pretty neat. And Steve Rogers, that's a pretty dope card. Michael Baird on the draft pick there. The card's clean. Delano DeShields, that's a pretty nice Expos card. Another Joe Hesketh. Mm-hmm. Bob Zebra. Same lot. Same lot. Just gonna continue it so for that same price. Another Joe Hesketh there. This is Alo, Huey Brooks, Esqual Perez, another Andres Galarga. Pretty nice cards here. Tim Raines, Dave Palmer. That's a pretty cool card there. Yeah, Huey Brooks is pretty clean. All right, that was that lot right there. Got another Expos lot we could take a look at. Got Luis Rivera. That's a pretty clean card right there. Jeff Passero on the 92 Fleer Ultra. There you go, right there. That's an Expos leader card. That's pretty nice. Delano DeShields. The Upper Deck 1990. There's some 92 Upper Decks. Those are pretty nice. All this Andres Galarga. That's a nice card right there. Larry Walker. Dave Schmidt. And there's another Larry Walker on the Pinnacle. Oh, these Upper Deck. Oh, that's a nice Delano DeShields right there. Hubie Brooks. Larry Walker. That's pretty clean. One Tim Wallach in there. I see you. Brian Barnes. Eric Bullock. Ken Hill triple play. Dave Schmidt. Delano DeShields. There's several DeShields in here. That's a pretty cool. So this is the same lot. We're still running the same lot, guys. Same one. $2 lot. Let me repost it real quick. On the MVP, Tim Wallach. That's a pretty cool card. Look, Andres Galarga once again. Scott Anderson. Mike Thurman. Man, these are real waxy cards right here. 94. Those are mint condition. Man, I got a whole bunch of Andres Galarga cards. Old Can Boyd. That's a pretty cool card right there. Gross. There's another Andres Galarga. Pretty neat. If anybody's interested in that, let me know. $2 gets you this whole lot. If not, my shop is also loaded. Go check it out. And that's all my Expos parts there. Let's see what else we got over here. Some old school Dodgers cards, if anybody's interested in that. One lot of that. I'll run and see what we got in here. Usually I can't hang on to these cards. They usually sell real quick. Got a little $2 lot. Steve Sachs on the miniature tops there. Gary Carter, Stan Javier, Alfredo Griffin. Tim Belcher one time in here. Mike Marshall. Oral Hershiser on the 91 Fleer. That's pretty cool. Mike Hartley. Tracy Woodson. This is that same lot, guys. So still running that lot for $2 if anybody's interested. Tom Lasorda, the manager. Eric Caros. Bob Ojeda. That's a pretty clean card. There's another Bob Ojeda. See, that's that same lot still, guys. $2 gets you this whole lot. Hubie Brooks, Dodgers. I like these. Flair 92s. It's pretty clean. Carlos Hernandez. Mike Sochi on the All-Star card right there. Ramon Martinez. That's a clean card right there. Chris Gwynn. Ol Hershire. Chan Ho Park. Paul Canarco. Tom Lasorda. Bob Welch. And Willie Randolph. So that's the Dodgers lot there. If anybody's interested, let me know. Full cards in that little lot there. Next up, I got some old school Mariners here. There's some recent ones that I recently packed up. Little $2 lot if anybody wants it. It's of the Seattle Mariners. Here I got an A-Rod card. It's a pretty clean card. And the rest are all just 90s and 80s. But definitely some pretty neat cards. Danny Tartabull in there. And this one's a pretty neat card there. Who is that? It's Phil Bradley. Pretty neat cards. The same lot here, guys. Run this auction, $2 lot here if anybody's interested. Alvin Davis on the Donruss MVP. A bunch of Fleer 90s in here. Jerry Reed, Dave Fleming, Bill Swift, Pat Rice on the prospects. That's pretty clean. So let me pull up because I know I got a Fleer 90 card that can go in that lot as well. So find it real quick. Hey Alexa, play Texas Country.
The station, Texas Country, free on Amazon Music.
Where you at? There you are. So I got another one right here. Put that in there. Along there, we'll squeeze that in a old school Mariners lot. Uh-oh. Find that pin it again from the auction here. $2 lot. $2 lot of Seattle Mariners, some old school Seattle Mariners, if anybody's interested. Some Peter Bryan in there too. Stan Thomas, that's a pretty cool card right there. Alan Davis on the MVP. And so the get all that, some old school. And let me run that one more time. So you'll get this whole lot, and then I'm gonna stick in that King Griffey as well on the Fleer 90. So just a bunch of old school Mariners cards if anybody's interested in. Yeah, there's a King Griffey Fleer 90 in there as well. Ripped that recently, so that was a recent pull. I got more than one of those, so but $2 gets you this whole Seattle Mariners, and this is Mariners from '88 to 92 and 93, I believe, in there as well. So if anybody's interested, let me know. On to the next cards in there. see what else we have in here. We got some extra lots that I have. This is an extra one of the Cleveland Indians. I have some old school Indians. Again, these are $2 lots, so you get all these cards for the $2. If Albert Bell on there, that's pretty cool. Willie Upshaw. So you get all these cards for the $2. Unless someone outbids you, but really no one's in here to outbid you. So it's a pretty cool card. Felix Furman. It's a whole team card right there of the Indians. That's a pretty sick card right there. The Youth Tribe, they call it. Sandy Alomar Jr. That one's sick too. Jesse Orozco. Brooke Jacoby. Tony Pena on the 94. These are mint condition. Denny Martinez. Man, that is sick. Eddie Murray. Jack Morris. Omar Fitzgerald. And Doug Jones. A whole lot right there of the Cleveland. And if anybody's interested, if not, on to the next. See what else we have in here. Oh, that's a whole one too. That's of some. Let's see here. Old school Angels. Quite a bit of Angels, so not too many Angel fans. Maybe we'll run into one today. Run it and see what we got. A $2 lot here. Wally Joyner. Mike Witt. Tony Aramas. Big old tops cards, those old school ones. Bob Boone. Jim Abbott. Mark Langston. Gary Pettis. Wally Joyner. That's a pretty cool limited edition card right there. Chuck Finley. Mark Langston. Another Wally Joyner. Gary Gaetti. Brian Anderson. Those are pretty clean. Those are like Mark Leader. Another Bob Boone there on the leaf. It's an 88 leaf, I believe. Still the same lot, guys. Let me run the thing here. So still the same lot. Mark Langston. There's another Wally Joyner there. Ryan Harvey on the league leaders. Dave Gallagher, Willie Frazier, Lance Parrish. Here I was driving again. Gary Gaetti. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Dave Winfield. Oh, those are Jim Abbott right there. That one's pretty clean on the 92. Don Russ, another Wally Joyner, Willie Frazier, all 89s. These 89 cards are actually pretty cool. Dante Bachete. Those are pretty clean there. So that was the Angels lot there. See what else we got here. I think next up I got an Astros lot, some old school stuff we can look through. It's a big lot, so you'll have to bear with me on that one. Thank you. I'm not wrong. Get out of here. Fade away. Look in here. See what we got in here. Eric Anthony, Jim Clancy. Got some minor league Eric Anthony in there again. So still got his minor league card and his major league card right here. So that's pretty cool. That's another Astros top prospect card. Jim DeShays, Mike Scott. That's a pretty cool card right there. Down somehow. Rafael Ramirez. This that same lot, guys. This whole lot I have, it's a big lot. $2 gets you all these Astro cards. So if you're interested, let me know. Glenn Davis on the MVP. That one's pretty clean. Bob Nepper, Bill Duran, Larry Anderson, more Glenn Davis on the MVP. Manny Darwin, Terry Poole, Alan Ashby, Jim DeShays. There's a Mike Scott All-Star National League. That one's pretty sick. I got an Orioles lot. You want old school or new school on the Orioles? I got both. So that's pretty cool. There's a logo. There's the Baltimore and the Astros on that team logo sticker. New? Yeah. Let me pull that up for you. I'll take a look at it. Steve Finley and Glenn Davis. Yeah, let's take a look real quick. Orioles. I got a $2 lot. $2 gets you all these Oriole cards if you are interested. And I guess there's a little bit of mix of old school in here too. So that's a pretty cool, clean team card right there. Here's Don Kierstead on the Future Stars. There's another team card. Rookie debut of Ryan Mountcastle. That's pretty sick. Oh yeah, no problems. Hopefully that's not me. I've been having some connection issues. I had to get it fixed, but I think it's running better than it was this morning. So, but yeah, we're gonna start it over again for you. But yeah, I've been fighting connection issues this today, man. I don't know what's going on with it. Mm, That rookie debut card is just on Kjerstad on the holiday, which is a pretty clean card. Kobe Mayo, Corbin Burns, Colton Cowser, Hearn. And I got some more I can throw in there for if you want them all for $2 lot. You let me know. Here, all of these plus these if you want them. So there's a Jordan Westberg there on that border, different color border there. Eloy Jimenez, Holiday DJ Hall. There's a bunch of team cards in here too, so that's a holiday card. Rowan Odor. Oh, that's a pretty cool. I didn't know that was in there. That's a pretty cool card. There's another Ryan Mountcastle, Jordan Westberg, Caden Griner, Grayson Rodriguez, and another Ryan Mountcastle. You got different variations of different cards of Ryan Mountcastle on there. But yeah, all of these for $2 if you want any of them. Let me know. I'll honor $2 for that if you do end up winning that. If not, on to the next. And I have more Oreo cards than that if you want more than this for that price. So just let me know. All right, on to the next. We're running that Astros lot, so let me pick back up on that again. And there's a Astro Leaders card, Kevin Bass on it. That one's pretty clean. Luis Gonzalez, Alex Trevino. There's a Roger Clemens card in there. That's pretty clean. Got the Rocket. Ryan Mayer. What was that? Something fell in here. What is that? Oh, that's a tiny card of Eric Anthony. That one's pretty cool. That's like a Cracker Jack card, guys. So that goes in there with that stack. If you win at $2, you get that little tiny card plus all these old school Astro cards. So that's pretty neat. Let me any 50s or 60s? Man, I got some old school of who you're looking for 50s, 60s. I got some old school stuff like here. I got the Senators back here. If you want me to run that. Or is there a team specifically that you're looking for? But I have some old cards. I don't know if I have that old though, 50s, 60s. Other than like I have some Washington Senators, those four cards back there in the background. Um, if you want me to, I can run that lot. That's pretty cool. Eric Anthony right there. There's a Mike Scott, Dave Smith. Hmm. Mhm. Well, there's another Alex Trevino card there. Look pretty nice, neat. My boys too. Oh, there's a nice Kevin Bass card there. Got several Kevin Bass in here. So you got a little lot of Kevin Bass in here technically, so. You're always smiling, I tell you words from crying. Dave Smith, Franklin Stubbs, another Eric Anthony, Jeff Baldwin, singing along. Mm-hmm. Right. That's all my Astros cards right there. So let's see what else we got over here. And goes my chance. All right, venture over into some newer school baseball here. Got some Rockies cards here. We can run $2 lots on some Rocky cards. Let's take a look at them. Some Charlie Blackman, Jake Cave. Got Adele Amador on the 35th. That one's a pretty clean card. That alone is worth the $2. So I don't know too many. There's a rookie debut, Adele Amador. I don't know too many rookie debut, Zach Bean. Too many Rocky fans. I have no idea how many Rocky fans are out there. So there's a Adele Amador on the Bowman as well, two times. That's a pretty nice little lot there. Well, let's see what else we got. I got some. I got a Blue Jays lot. So you know, side. Look at these. It's a lot I have loaded, but I might pull it down. Got some new and old Blue Jays, so I'll run this as $2. Got George Springer in here, Chris Bassitt, Bellis Martinez, a bunch of Martinez's in there. Davis Schneider, Teoscar Hernandez during the COVID era, Robbie Ray, Dalton Varsho, Ernie Clement, Jose Barrios. That's a pretty cool card there. Looks like their City Connect jersey. He's in.
Millions of podcast episodes with too, and you can listen totally free right now. To listen to a favorite podcast, you can always ask Alexa to play your
Yeah, that might be that I pull down and just keep it as a team lot in here. Not too sure yet.
and start listening now.
Those were also in there as well. If anybody's interested in those, just let me know. I can always run those. Go for 10 seconds if anybody wants those. $2 takes all. You get a Heritage, a Bowman Chrome, and two refractors there. If not, on to the next. Take a look here. I'm gonna pull those out. Mm. Mm. Okay, next up, I got a Reds lot that we can run. It's got some old school, new school in it. Just back up to 30 seconds here. So that's a pretty cool card right there. Who's that? That's Vince Coleman. Pretty cool. Got a Nick Martinez. Look, King Griffey Jr.'s dad on the Reds. That's pretty sick. That card alone is probably worth the $2 in this lot here. So, of course, Nick Castellanos. I didn't know that was in there. That's a pretty badass card. Belly Marte on the Future Stars 2 times. Nick Lodolo. Todd Frazier. This is a Home Run Derby 2015. And you get Ellie De La Cruz. So that's a pretty cool lot. I figure, I don't know. I mean, those three cards right there are worth it. Vince Coleman, too. I wouldn't count Vince Coleman out on that as well. That's pretty neat lot nonetheless. Pulled out a Red Sox lot if anybody's interested. Got Kike Hernandez when he did play for the Red Sox. Team card. Campbell on the ANG. Hey, Marcelo Mayer. That's a pretty cool one on the ANG. Did not know that was in there. I just built a Marcelo Mayer lot, and uh, I haven't loaded. I haven't loaded it yet, but I do have one. So and that's still the same lot right there, guys. If anybody's interested in that, run same lot. $2 gets you all those cards if you win this lot. Carl Pavano on the Bowman. That one's pretty clean. Ryan Bello, Alex Bregman. Another team card. Top shelf with the City Connect. Connor Wong. So it's pretty cool. Nick Sogard and Tristan Casas. That lot right there. Red Sox guys, if anybody wants that. There's this one. There's you. Got a Cubs lot if anybody's interested. Take a look here. Okay, cool. It's a little Cubbies lot. That's a A&G Chris Bryant. That's a pretty cool card right there. Got a Team Cubs card. Daniel Descosco. Isaac Paredes when he did play for them. A Horner. Eco Horner Future Stars. That's a pretty cool card. Ian Hatt. So Morel and Velasquez celebrate a dub. Another Ian hat. Cody Bellinger. Anything with Cody on it? No, it's Heat. Got some old school stuff in here too. Check this out. Got Players of the Decade 10th anniversary. Two of those. Ryan Sandberg's in here. And a Kerry Wood. It's a pretty neat little lot. It's a hell of a $2 lot right there. On to the next. I got a Marlins lot over here. Let's take a look at that. Just getting used to this new style of running these cards. Jazz Chisholm on the Bowman. That one's a pretty clean card. Jesus Sanchez. Jesus Aguilar. Several times in here. Jake Berger. Otto Lopez. Sandy Alcantara. Little team card right there. That Luis Arias. That's a clean ass card right there. I like that. Adam Mazur. Sam Diaz. And Nick Hyder. That's a team lot of the Marlins. I think this is a lot of Phillies, but it's a new and old, so I believe it is. Let me double check. We can run it. $2 lot. Gets you all of these Phillies cards. JT Real Muto, Zach Wheeler, Brandon Marsh. Brandon Marsh is a beast. My son PCs him. You get an Allen and Ginter Crook card, little miniature one. That one's pretty clean. Mick Abel got some Holiday in here too, so that's pretty neat. Alec Bohm, Zach Wheeler on the Holiday, so you get the base and the Holiday on here. Another Alec when he's younger. Ranger Suarez is a beast. Got a Trey Turner with the shades on. That's a pretty sick card. Pretty sick. We got some Braves lot. It's got some new and old Braves in here. See if anybody's interested in this $2 lot. Matt Olson, Andres Thomas. That's a rookie card. Oh, there's some old school. Orlando Cepeda's in here. Lou Burdett. Matt Olson on the Bowman. Nacho Alvarez. Definitely got some new and old ones in here. Little team card that's pretty clean.
There's so much more to enjoy.
That's a pretty nice little Braves lot there.
Regionally inspired meals, complimentary free-flowing drinks, and the latest movies, TV shows, music, and live sports.
This one's not that big, but I do have it. It's a Tigers lot.
Make your journey simple.
Don't got a lot top loaded, so Dylan Dingler, I know he's a beast. Gleyber Torres on that card. That's a pretty clean card on the Heritage. Montero and then Kerry Carpenter on the rookie, so that's pretty clean. Little $2 lot of the Tigers there. If anybody's interested in that. On to the next.
My latest episode is streaming now on Amazon.
Some a lot of the Cardinals. If anybody's interested in the Cardinals lot here, it's a pretty big lot. So go through some cards here. Lars Nootbaar on the Holiday there. Got some old school in here too. Okay. Bader, man. That dude played for like a bunch of teams. Tommy Edman. It's that same lot, guys. So bear with me. I was like, that's a thick car, but just two top loaders stuck together. Another Tommy Edman on the Cardinals there. Paul Goldschmidt. Dude's a beast. It's that same lot, guys. So $2 gets you this whole thing here. Got several Lars Noot bars in here. And that's a Stadium Club Lars Noot bar. That's pretty clean. That is pretty clean. Ooh, got an Ozzie Smith in here. Got a Vince Coleman on the Post Serial Collector Series. That is 5 of 30. That's pretty clean. So this is the same lot, guys. All Cardinals right here. You win that auction, you get all those cards, and then this is the last bit here on top of that. So you get those plus these. Let's see what last bit of Cardinals cards we have here. Got a Joe Torre 2 times. So that's pretty clean. Got a Bill Hunter with the St. Louis Browns. Stan Musial. Brock. Ozzie Smith and a Mark McGuire on the Home Run Derby. That one's pretty clean. 99 Home Run Derby. And then all these cards for $2. Let me know. On to the next. See what else we've got here. Nice little Twins lot here. There's a Brooks Lee on the 35th. That one's pretty clean. Kenta Maeda. Max Kepler. Kirby Puckett's in here on the Fleer 90. That's clean. I don't know. Oh, that's a first edition. Bowman, there you go. Another Brooks Lee. Jose Miranda with Castro. Another Brooks Lee. Oh, Harrison Bader on that card. That was pretty clean. Ozzy Albies. Ronald Acuna. Austin Riley. There's some hits in this lot. So this is a pretty clean lot. Bill Smith. Yeah, call her when I get drunk. And that's that same lot right there, guys. So let me run it. So if you win this for $2, you get all these cards plus these. So Byron Buxton, just a miscellaneous lot here. Oh Lord, Royce Lewis. Take a look at these. Did I have any? There, here. Where these come from? Oh, that frees that section up. I'll tell you what. Put these over here. That's a little Tampa Bay lot I have. Don't know too many Tampa Bay fans. Dude got a bunch of it. Junior Caminero on the Bowman. That's actually pretty cool. I didn't know I had that in there. Rookie card. Brandon Lowe. pretty clean. Did not know that was in there. Some more of these in here. Taylor Walls, Pete Fairbanks. There's another Junior Caminero. Damn, so I got the 2024. I wonder what year this was on this one, because that one's pretty. 2024. Yeah, that's just younger version of him. The same lot right here, guys, of Tampa Bay. I still got some more over here. I'll run it. You can get all this for $2 if you want it. Run that auction. So and there's another rookie debut of Junior Caminero.
More to enjoy.
So
Economy, more legroom, delicious, regionally inspired meals.
Isaac Paredes when he played for them.
Latest movies, TV shows.
Ryan Yarbo, Jose Caballero, Curtis Mead, and Johnny Davis. So that whole lot there for $2 if anybody wants that.
Economy, fly Emirates.
On to the next. Next up, I got some White Sox.
Inside your open suitcase, and it's now staring at you. Pet parents sometimes feel guilty. That's why there's him.
I got a whole bunch of White Sox, guys, because I don't just get a lot of it, and I'm not able to sell it. So I might as well give these away, man. This is my White Sox lot. There's Lewis Robert in there. He just got traded recently. Got a Fisk in there. Those are pretty clean cards right there. So there's some old school and some new school in there. There's a Frank Thomas. That's a pretty clean card. Lewis Robert Jr. on the Holiday. So Lewis Robert on that. That one's pretty clean. Get one Manakata. See what else we got in here. So same lot, guys. So if you win these, you win these and these for $2 if you want them. Brooks Baldwin. I used to have a badass refractor of Bruce Baldwin. Sold it. Eloy Jimenez. Do it for the fans. COVID. They had the cardboard cutouts in the back. That's pretty cool. There's Robert. Oh, pretty clean. Jacob Gonzalez. There's another Lewis Robert home run challenge. That's pretty clean there too. All right, and still the same $2 lot, guys. So if you win that, you win this and this, starting at $2. Dylan Cease on the Allen and Genter. That one's pretty clean. Oh, we got a little Dylan Cease lot up in here. Pretty cool. All those cards there for $2 if you want them. Take it or leave it. Make a nice little buy there for a White Sox fan. If not, on to the next. Take a look. Kind of go down and re-looking back into this stuff because I haven't been in here in a while. Got some athletics, old school and new, in here. Dave Parker, G. Bradley, Freddie Tarnock. Hear about the Jacob Wilson, this is Luzardo. That's a rookie debut. Stolstrom. Jacob Wilson signing for like $70 million with them. Hey, there's a Ricky Henderson sitting in here. That is clean on the Fleer. I think that's an 89 Fleer. That's pretty nice. On to the next. Next up, I have some Pittsburgh Pirates slot here. Run a little $2 Pirate slot. Oh, that's a first edition right there, guys. On the Bowman. That's pretty cool. Base in holiday there. It's pretty nice as well. Brian Hayes on the holiday. That one's pretty nice. Got an O'Neill Cruz in there. Henry Davis on the holiday. Dyson. That's a pretty clean card right there. Almost looks like a Stadium Club card. Nick Gonzalez and Mitch Keller. So same lot, guys. Same lot. $2 gets you all those cards. And so there's a Paul Skeens and a holiday version and the regular version in here. That's pretty cool. Brian Hayes, there's a team card in here. O'Neill Cruz on the Stadium Club. That's pretty nice. Marco Gonzalez, Connor Joe. Got Williams on the A and G. That's pretty sick. O'Neill Cruz on the Future Stars. That's pretty nice. Another team card there. Josh Bell. Nick Gonzalez on the old school. Brian Dela Cruz. And Luis Ortiz. That is the Pittsburgh Pirates slot there. Goes there. Well, next up, I got a Cleveland lot. Take a look and see what we got in here. Cleveland team card there. League leaders. There's a thumb in there on the A and G. That's pretty clean. Angel Martinez. Manuel Clase Income Slam Dunk Talent. Don't know if anyone's buying any Manuel Clase cards. I don't know whatever happened with the scandal, so. And oh, there's a Sandy Alamarson in here. So there's some old school and new school Cleveland in here. That's pretty cool. Get a variety of everything. That same lot, guys, you win it for $2 there. Run the same lot here for you. Gavin Williams, rookie card right there on the Bowman. Where's Lane Thomas? And Class A on the throwback. Gavin Williams on the holiday. Jerry Rodriguez. That's a pretty cool card right there. I say got the holiday in here as well. That's pretty cool. Josh Naylor on the holiday. That's a pretty cool card. Same lot here, guys. To win all those cards for $2. $2 lot. All the same team. And we got some Rocky Colavito on the throwback. Ralph Terry. Bob Lemon. Larry Doby. Pretty clean. Another Doby on the miniature. Allen and Genter. That's pretty clean. And then Angel Martinez on the Guardians. That's a pretty clean card there too. So a whole lot there for $2 if you want it. $2. Not on to the next. Next up, I got some Padres. I'm going. Little $2 Padre lot. And there's old school and new school in here. So you got Lance McCullers in here. That's it's pretty cool. Go in. Hey. Yeah, Lion. Who's that? Greg Garcia. That's a pretty cool card. We got Andy Beans, Team USA. Then you got Beans on the Bowman. Benny Santiago on the All Stars. It's that same lot, guys. $2. Got some new and old Padres in here. So Raleigh Fingers, all-time Padres. There's more than one All-Star League. Benny Santiago in here. Dave Winfield. Pretty clean. Luis Arias. I thought that's a pretty cool card right there. Sander Bogarts. Clevinger. Cease on the A and G. That's pretty clean. Jake Cronenworth. Hyun Kim. Yuki Matsui. Couple has songs. Kyle Hishioka. Sean Reynolds. That same lot there, guys. For $2. Want the whole thing? Take it. Got Ethan Salas on the minor league San Antonio Missions card. That one's pretty cool. Manny Machado and Joe Musgrove. So that whole lot there, guys. $2 lot can be yours. Old school and new. Let me know. Keeps on rolling. On to the next. Next up, I got an Arizona lot. Oh, drop some stuff. Well, this is a pretty big lot, so depending. It's been running for an hour so far. Running this $2 lot of the Arizona Diamondbacks. If anybody's interested, if you got a team, just let me know. I can run that lot as well. This is a $2 lot. You get all these cards for $2. That one's a pretty cool card right there. So. AJ Pollock, Gabriel Moreno. It's a pretty cool card. Pretty neato card. Some of the cards I haven't seen in a while, so I'm always taking a second look at it. Same lot, guys. So you get these cards plus these for $2 if you win it. That's a really, really cool card right there. So Jake McCarthy on the Future Stars. That's pretty. Luke Weaver plays for the Yankees now. That was his card with the Diamondbacks. Zell Luis. The same lot. So you get these cards plus what I'm fixing to run. $2 if you win it. Evan Longoria. Evan Sim on the Bowman. Havin Smith. Luis Gurriel Jr. It's a pretty clean card. Josh Naylor as a Diamondback. Got him several times. So you get all these cards for $2 if you want them. No, if not, on to the next, guys.